Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the gym. It is your guy Boulanger. Up next, breaking news: Myles Garrett, reigning Dopey Award winner, requests a trade from the Cleveland Browns. Let's talk. Now, I know right off you may be wondering, Boulanger, you don't really report news, and even more, you wouldn't report news that have nothing to do with the Baltimore Ravens. Well, you're right, but I think this does have something to do with the Baltimore Ravens, which will come next. But why would Myles Garrett request a trade from the Browns? Well, the truth is, Myles Garrett has been in the league too long and accomplished too much to stay with Cleveland for a rebuild. Cleveland Browns fans organization, if you didn't know that you were in a rebuild or that you need a rebuild, newsflash, you need one. When the Cleveland Browns signed Deshaun Watson and knew he was going to be out for the first 11 games of that season, they could only hope that he would be ready to go when he came back, and he wasn't. Then he got hurt, and then he got hurt again. And so now you got all of that money tied up into a quarterback who may not even be able to go for you this season. And who's watching this? Who's on that team as a team leader and a dominant force? That's Myles Garrett. He's been watching the Cleveland Browns operate with a level of ignorance for some time now, and it sounds like he wants no part of it. Now, will the Cleveland Browns trade him? Yes. Will they trade him immediately? No. I think that once this announcement begins to reverberate around the NFL, teams are going to begin to put in their best offers. I highly doubt that teams are going to be willing to give up a couple of first round picks for Myles Garrett, only because this is a draft coming up that's rich with pass rushers. But at the same time, there is nobody in this draft, with the exception of maybe an Abdul Carter, who may have the level of impact almost instantly that a Myles Garrett has. So I foresee Myles Garrett going to a team that is in contention for a championship and just need a finishing touch to get them over the hump. Sort of like the Baltimore Ravens. Myles Garrett would be the type of pass rusher that would absolutely change life for our defense. Now, in truth, he's never coming to Baltimore. It's just not going to happen because the Cleveland Browns will never, ever, never, ever trade a guy of the caliber of Myles Garrett in the division to the Ravens. Never, ever. They will never do it. But it does impact us because he's a guy that we won't have to worry about harassing us 2 games out of every season. And it'll kind of let our left tackle, whoever that may be in the future, let them off the hook a little bit. So you guys let me know what you guys want me to know. Do you guys think that the Baltimore Ravens should go after Myles Garrett? Although I think they should, but the Browns will never trade him to the Ravens. It just won't happen. Or are you guys excited that Myles Garrett could be leaving the Browns and exiting our division? I'm your guy Boulanger. This is the GM, and I'm out.